The right morning routine can help you burn more calories, be more motivated, and accomplish the important tasks. For example, staying in bed and watching TV or playing video games first thing in the morning can lead to a pattern of laziness that causes you to miss work. Skip your workout, and eat a bunch of junk food because you already took the day off. So, rather than getting caught up in this cycle of demotivation, I'd like to share with you some crucial morning habits that you can incorporate into your daily routine to help automatically reduce your calories, burn more fat, the size of your waist, and feel more motivated and on point throughout the rest of your day. And first, if you want to lose fat faster, drink some coffee right after you wake up. Because burning fat is almost entirely about reducing the amount of calories you consume, coffee can be a very effective tool in making you naturally desire fewer calories. This is because coffee has appetite-suppressing properties that can delay or even eliminate the feeling of hunger for several hours. If you can lower ghrelin, your hunger hormone, while increasing satiety hormones such as leptin and peptide YY, your appetite will decrease, and numerous studies have found that something in coffee other than caffeine is effective at reducing hunger for many people. In one study, participants drank either a placebo-caffeinated coffee, decaf coffee, or water with caffeine added in. And researchers discovered that the decaffeinated coffee had the greatest impact on increasing peptide YY and significantly reducing hunger. Regular coffee came in second place. Meanwhile, the placebo and caffeine in water had little to no effect. As a result, one or more of the non-caffeine-based ingredients in coffee may be causing a decrease in appetite and increased fat loss. This could be due to the fact that coffee contains phytochemical compounds known as chlorogenic acids. And many obesity researchers are particularly interested in these compounds because they may be the non-caffeinated components of coffee that help reduce hunger. In general, this decrease in hunger can last for quite some time. In a meta-analysis, for example, researchers concluded that both coffee and decaffeinated coffee can suppress appetite for up to 4 hours after consumption. This leads me to my next point. It might be easier for you to just have coffee and skip breakfast. If you're trying to build muscle, I would strongly advise you to eat breakfast because it will help you add more calories to your diet, which is beneficial for muscle growth because it requires you to maintain a calorie surplus. However, if you're trying to lose weight, skipping breakfast can help you consume significantly fewer calories throughout the day. It also allows you to eat larger meals later in the day because those calories were not used up on breakfast. This isn't to say that skipping breakfast is the only way to establish a routine. Some people benefit from having a nice breakfast and are better able to manage their hunger that way. Some people, on the other hand, prefer smaller, more frequent meals throughout the day. However, there are a lot of people who either don't like breakfast, have more energy and feel less lethargic by skipping it, or would rather save their calories for larger, more enjoyable meals later on. If you're used to eating breakfast and want to try skipping it to save calories, you'll probably feel hungry the first few days because your body is used to being fed at that time of day. As a result, it will naturally increase your hunger hormones when you are expecting food. So give it at least a few days and give your body time to adapt to see if it works well for you and your preferences. If you do decide to eat breakfast, make sure you weigh yourself first thing in the morning. Weighing yourself in the morning is another very important habit that has been shown to help people lose weight faster, more consistently, and actually keep their results many times. We don't realize that something we eat is actually slowing down our fat loss if you ate 3 protein cookies the night before and thought they were really good for weight loss. However, when you wake up the next day, you weigh yourself and discover that you were 8 pounds heavier. That's a good sign that you should investigate whether it's the protein cookies. So, by weighing yourself on a daily basis, you can not only ensure that you're staying on track, but you can also change things and identify problems if you decide to stray. That being said, you shouldn't rely solely on what the scale says on any given day. Instead, take it every day and average it at the end of the week. Because your weight fluctuates from day to day. As long as your weekly average remains low, you're on the right track, you know. I also recommend weighing yourself daily and measuring your waist with a tape measure once a week. Because you may not lose weight one week while still losing an inch off your waist the next, which could be a sign that you are gaining muscle while losing fat. If you do decide to eat breakfast, make a habit of tracking your food intake first thing in the morning. If you can't look at a meal and immediately know how many calories and what type of macronutrients it contains, you should start tracking your calories with your first meal with something like MyFitnessPal. Aside from that, The only way to be certain that you're maintaining a calorie deficit is to eat the same foods every day. Most people are unwilling to do so. However, most people rotate the same meals throughout the week without even realizing it. So, once you've determined the effect that all of your typical meals have on your calorie intake, you can stop tracking all of your calories. However, most people cannot look at an apple and instantly know that it contains about 100 calories and 20 grams of sugar. They should keep track of everything, beginning with their first meal. Whether you eat breakfast or not, you should always pack a lunch to know exactly what's in your food. On the other hand, even if you buy something that appears healthy from a restaurant, deli, or even your local 7-Eleven, it most likely contains extra fat or carbs that you aren't aware of, because if the food tastes better, customers will return, which is exactly why they do this. So you could be eating vegetables for lunch that you picked up at a local restaurant, feeling all healthy and the vegetables tasting delicious. What you don't realize is that they added 3 or 4 tablespoons of oil to those vegetables, which added hundreds of extra calories. Another advantage of bringing your own high-protein lunch is that when you're hungry, it doesn't take long to grab that lunch and start eating it. Hunger can literally possess you and cause you to eat something you'd never consider eating on an empty stomach and having a more sound mind. When we get hungry, it makes our minds become irrational. So make the decision easier by having a healthy meal ready to satisfy your hunger before it strikes. Another great morning habit for fat loss is to work out first thing in the morning. Many people who suddenly decide they want to lose weight and begin a diet lack a consistent gym or home workout routine. If you don't set a specific time each day to stop everything and go to your workout, it's easy to become inconsistent. And consistency with your workouts is one of the most important factors in achieving and maintaining your results. The best way to ensure that you get your workout done is to do it first thing in the morning. As the day progresses, you are more likely to encounter roadblocks and problems that will prevent you from having the time to actually get your workout done. Even if nothing comes up, you may simply be too tired after working or studying all day to drag yourself to the gym. If you create a habit of working out every morning, regardless of what happens later on in the day, no one can take that away from you. Starting your day with a workout will also get blood flowing to your brain and throughout the rest of your body, which will help increase your alertness, motivation, and drive throughout the day. Keep in mind that if you are able to consistently adhere to a nighttime routine, that is also perfectly fine. However, if you consistently put off your workout until later in the day, get it done first thing in the morning. Now, before your workout, before breakfast, if you choose to have one, and even before your coffee after you weigh yourself, you should start your day with a big glass of water. When you sleep, your body goes for hours without any rehydration, and even slight dehydration will affect your performance, energy, mood, and it'll even decrease amount of oxygen in your blood. By starting your day with a big glass of water, you can experience all the benefits that come with being fully hydrated first thing in the morning. And if you don't drink enough water in general, I promise you'll notice a difference if you just force down a glass or two first thing in the morning. Drinking that glass of water will also speed up your metabolism, and when it hits your stomach, it'll stimulate the stretch receptors, which signal your brain that your stomach is already partially full. According to studies, drinking water first thing in the morning before eating meals reduces appetite significantly, which can help you lose weight, body fat, and lower your overall body mass index. Finally, do your best every morning to wake up when you're supposed to wake up and get your day started right away. Procrastination requires space and time to develop. You won't ruin your entire day with bad decisions if you don't give yourself the opportunity to procrastinate. On the other hand, if you begin your day by hitting the snooze button on your alarm clock, you greatly increase your chances of snoozing your way through your morning workout. And since you missed your workout, you might as well now eat a bagel with cream cheese for breakfast, and oops, you didn't have time to pack a lunch as well. The first decision you make in the morning sets the tone for the rest of the day. You'll have a killer mindset for the rest of the day if you do the difficult thing and get out of bed and go complete your workout. Not only will you be more productive, but you'll also be much more likely to carry that strong willpower forward and apply it to eating the right foods in the right amounts for the rest of the day. Because you must consistently do the right thing to be able to tap into those fat stores, your mindset is critical for losing belly fat. So there you have it. The 8 morning habits that can help you make the right choices and, as a result, reduce the size of your waist and accelerate your fat loss. You don't have to implement all 8 of these habits to reap the benefits, even if you like 3 or 4 of them. Developing any of these habits can help you start your day off right and achieve your goals with less stress.